The informal assessments that I administered to Justin was assessments to see what sight words he could identify, his simple addition to 10, simple subtraction to 10, within 20, and double digit addition and subtraction. I also did a comprehension. When I scored this, each one was worth 1 point. Identifying those fry words, I did the simple 1 to 50 of them. He was able to get 31 out of the 50 words. He was able to identify those correctly. When writing his numbers to 100, he did that with no problem. There were reversals of numbers noted. Addition within 10, he was able to get 13 out of 15 on this. The ones that he did miss were just miscalculations, miscounting. Subtraction within 10, Justin was encouraged to draw these out, use manipulatives, use fingers, whatever strategy he wanted. And he did some, but he did miscount, and he was only able to effectively get 10 out of the 15. Addition within 20, he got 13 out of the 15. Subtraction, 2 digit minus 1 digit. Justin looked at this paper and said, "This is really hard." And I said, "Well, I don't think it's as hard as you think it is. Let's try." I said, let's look at all of our strategies. I have several anchor charts that I have hanging in my room. We went over those, and I asked him to try. He did act like he was trying, but then he just wrote numbers, and he got 0 out of 15. The same with addition, 2 digit plus 1 digit. He got 2 correct out of the 15. Reading comprehension, it was 2 passages with 4 questions. Justin could not read these passages, so I read them to him aloud, and then he verbally gave me the answers whenever I asked him the questions, and he circled the correct answer, and he was able to get 4 out of 4 on those. I did ask Justin to write his name. His first name, he said, was super easy, and he wrote it really fast. I asked him to write his second name, and he said, I don't think I can do that, so I asked him to go ahead and try. He did, and he successfully wrote his last name. When I asked Justin to come work with me, he was super excited. He had been a student in my classroom prior to being placed in the self-contained classroom a few years back. He was eager to show me what he wanted to what he has learned. He was eager to just spend time with me. I do feel like Justin tried, except for the double digit. I think he completely shut down when it came to that. Justin is functioning on a kindergarten level. His self-contained classroom teacher and para have both been trained this previous year in the Orton-Gillingham Phonics First program that our school uses. So hopefully when he is in that program and going through the different layers, he is going to be able to learn how to decode and read more fluently. His teacher is working on 10s and 1s in the classroom right now to try to help with his double-digit addition and subtraction. We were one-on-one when we did this test, so there was no interruptions with Justin and I in the classroom. He was very attentive. He worked very hard. He didn't fidget or any of that. When other people are in the classroom, I have noted from being in his classroom and seeing him engage in the classroom, he does tend to pay more attention to what's going on in the classroom. So I think the quietness and just the simplicity of just being in here with me, it gave me a pretty fair assessment of how he can perform.